there is another way. You could stop smoking by scaring the living daylights out of yourself. Now, that might seem a very different approach, and actually it forms the majority of single session stop smoking hypnotherapy. And please don't misunderstand me, it is incredibly effective. It has a 6-month effectiveness of around 40-50%. The problem is that it leaves behind the emotional associations, and if the emotional associations are left behind, then one of two things will result from that. Because of the way we form associations, the emotional attachments can be transferred to food. So what we were looking for with cigarettes, we look for in food. And that's quite common. You may well know of people, you may have experienced it yourself, when you've stopped smoking or when they've stopped smoking and food becomes a real problem. The second issue with the fear-based approach is the effect of the session wears off over time. Now, for many people that's not a problem because they've formed new habits, they've got used to being a non-smoker, and so the session can last forever. In most cases it doesn't though. It might last 6 months, 12 months, 3-4 years. But as that fear-based association fades, the emotional attachments are still there, and it just takes the appropriate trigger at the appropriate time and the smoking habit kicks in again. That's why changing the emotional attachments makes such a difference. You've heard the saying, once a smoker, always a smoker. Well, that's not the case when you change the emotional attachments.